Examination answer sheet moderation is one of the important activities to be conducted by education institution. So let us try and understand. Basically, it is useful to improve accuracy associated with answer sheet evaluation. It also acts as an important audit process for the quality check. So it is useful for this as a second checkpoint for the marks verification process. So whatever marks which are already being allocated by first level examiners, so additional quality check is being done by the moderator. So there are various processes associated with allocation of answer sheet to the moderator. There is a random selection and distribution of the answer sheet happens for the moderation, and allocation of answer sheet is based on marks awarded by the first level examiners with its range. So on-screen evaluation system can assist you in terms of allocation of those answer sheets for the various moderators based on various criteria. So let us try and understand those criteria in the demonstration. So now I have logged in as an administrator who can configure the moderation rules. So here I can select the stream name of the course, and we can define the rules associated with moderation in terms of percentages. Like if student is getting marks from say 0 to 35, then out of those answer sheets, say 80% of the answer sheet should be allocated for the moderation activity. If students are scoring marks in the range of say 36% to 60%, then say 50% of the answer sheet should be passed on for the moderation. If students are scoring marks in the range of say 60% to 90%, or rather 61% to 90%, then say 30% of the answer booklet should be awarded for the quality check moderation purpose. Another case is if student is scoring marks in the range of say 91% to 99%, then out of that say 40% of the answer booklet should be awarded for the moderation. So you can define various rules and regulations for awarding or passing on answer sheets which are already being evaluated by the first level examiner to the moderation purpose. Now let us try and check what exactly moderator can do after login to the system.
You need to log in as a moderator, enter your credentials and click on login button. Once the moderator logs in the system, all the papers which are assigned for moderation will be available to the moderator. For example, here one paper, research methodology, is assigned for moderation. The overall status and other information for this assigned examination is available. For example, the count of uploaded answer sheets, checked and remaining answer sheets is available. Now the moderator can proceed for checking the paper. The anonymity of the students is maintained and the student name is not disclosed anywhere in the system. I can proceed for checking the answer sheet. Now, very first step for moderation would be to mark the blank pages. So here, I can proceed for marking the blank pages by clicking on yes button here. Now all the pages of answer sheet of this student will be shown. You need to select the pages which contain no information and which are not written by the student. Now here you can see question numbers, the marks which are awarded by evaluator, the answer which is provided by the student, and the question. You can see this question by clicking on that. For example, this is the question number 1 for this particular examination. You can see the marking which is given by the actual evaluator for each question, and you can award marks for each of these questions. For that, you need to select the question number and then select the marks that you want to award for this question. So for example, here I am choosing 3 marks and I am awarding 3 marks for this point of question number 1. So this way I have awarded 6 marks to the student. Similarly, I am going for the next question. For the first question, evaluator has awarded 6 marks and moderator also has awarded 6 marks. Now I am awarding marks for second question. Now as you can see, moderator has awarded 8 marks and evaluator has awarded 7 marks. So there can be the difference of marks awarded by the evaluator and moderator. Now in order to award marks for question number 3, I have selected question number 3 and then selected marks, and then I am clicking at a point where I want to award the marks. You can award marks similarly for all the questions. So for example, here there are 6 questions. You need to continue marking for all 6 questions. Without visiting all the pages, you cannot finish the paper checking. For example, here I need to visit the page number 2, 3 and 7 before finishing the paper checking. This feature of on-screen marking solution makes it mandatory for the moderators to visit all the pages of the answer sheet. Here I have completed marking all the questions. Now I can click on calculate score and finish the paper checking. I can also provide the feedback to the students for their answer. For example, here the student has missed certain points. I can enter the comment against the answer which is submitted by the student. The moderator can end the process of paper checking by clicking on finish paper button. Now the status of this answer sheet gets updated as a recheck answer sheet. That means the answer sheet checking process for this particular answer sheet is complete. Now you can log out of the system.
If you would like to understand best practices associated with answer sheet moderation activity, and if you would like to adopt those best practices, or if you would like to have a free demonstration of our system, then please connect with us